Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel, and if you are new here, hi, my name is Natasha and it's fantastic to have you here. For today's video, we are doing a pick a card reading on what's going to be happening in your February of 2021. So this is a general reading, so take what does resonate and know that there's a message in here for you somewhere. And if you have not been to a pick a card reading before, all I ask you to do is to get into a calm, quiet space, take a few deep breaths, and really let your intuition pick the pile or sometimes piles in front of you. That way the message will resonate with you a lot deeper. With that being said, we have 3 piles in front of you. The timestamps for these piles will be down in the description box below, as well as in the pinned comments by me. So for group number 1 over here, we do have the rose quartz crystal. So group number 1 right here. Group number 2, we have the desert rose crystal. Group number 2 right there, and then group number 3, I believe this is a pink quartz, but I could be wrong. It's raw, so I'm not quite positive. But group number 3, the pink quartz. So if you need to pause the video to meditate on the piles, you can do so now. If not, I will see you in your particular group. Hello, my group number 1s. Those of you who chose the rose quartz crystal, we're going to go ahead and take a look at your Lover's Path Tarot first, and then we'll dive a little bit deeper with some oracle cards. All right, so let's go ahead and see what's happening this February for you, 2021. First up, we have a 9 of Swords, or in this deck, we have 9 of Arrows. All right. Next up, we've got Ace of Swords or Ace of Arrows. Okay. And your last tarot card, Justice. Oh, that's great. Okay. Perfect. All right. So, February. You guys have been stressing. So much anxiety, so many sleepless nights, so many worries, so many thoughts racing through your head. This 9 of Swords here tells me you have been stressed beyond stressed. All right. But what is fantastic about this Ace of Arrows here, this talks all about finding new clarity. This is you getting your mind clear so that way you don't have these sleepless nights. You can calm down a little bit. You're finding your stride. You're finding a way to kind of put things in compartments and organize your thoughts and find new maybe beginnings for yourself. So the Ace of Swords is all about the suit of swords, I should say, let's back that up, is about communication and thought. And so you are way stressed with your thoughts here, but this one single arrow shows me that you have a one straight vision now. Like your thoughts are going to finally refine themselves. You have clarity and possibly brand new ideas to get you through whatever this is that's causing this anxiety, that's causing this stress, the nightmares, the sleepless nights. You are finding out what that is and what to do about it, finding new clarity. And by the end of the month, things are going to balance themselves out, because with Justice, this usually is about fairness and justice, and you get in what you put out. Very much a balance. It usually has a woman holding a scale, so it's very much about you finding the balance in February and you figuring out how to, I'll just say, cope and deal and move forward and move past the whatever this event and stressor is, which is fantastic to see. By the end of February, you're going to have so much more balance in your life. Things are going to even out. You're going to finally figure out what self-care you need to do, what you need to do in order to maybe get better sleep. Is it maybe going to bed earlier or writing down your thoughts before you go to bed, so that way, those thoughts aren't racing in your mind before you're trying to go to sleep. But you're going to figure out what you need to do in order to make that balance happen, which is fantastic because you guys have been stressing for a long time. The Nine of Swords is not something that just creeps up on you. Like, this is a huge deal. And I'm so sorry that all of you are feeling that way. And some of you are feeling it more so than others. And this could be about many, many different things. Maybe a job situation or a love life situation or family or friends, whatever this is, money problems. It's all a huge deal that we're constantly thinking about that's causing us to get sleepless nights and to continuously worry. And so now, in the month of February, we're going to figure that all out. Maybe this is you taking up some, organization skills, planning. Maybe this is having that difficult conversation with somebody in your life that's causing you some issues. Maybe this is you, putting yourself first instead of everybody else first. But whatever that is, you're going to find this balance by the end of the month. Things are going to start evening themselves out. So again, I can completely relate to this, and I apologize. It sucks. It stinks. It's not fun. And just know that it's going to get better, okay? This is awesome to see right here. So let's dive a little bit deeper with your oracle cards here. So, a word that's coming to mind is patience. So be patient with yourself when you're going through this, because I know we can all be way harder on ourselves than we need to be when we're in a difficult situation. So for a lot of you, I'm hearing patience. So be patient with yourself and be patient with others too, especially if this involves another person. Sometimes we make up a lot of excess stuff going on or to contribute to the problem. Like, a lot of it is in our head. Like, I can't believe they said this to me that way. When in reality, maybe we were the ones that took it in the wrong way. And they just were making an offhand comment and maybe didn't mean it in the way that you took it. So again, be patient if you have to confront somebody or if you have to have a conversation, just be patient with not only yourself, but them too. Okay. All right. So first up, we have Wisdom of Love deck. First up, be authentic. Okay, see, there you go. Be real and true to who you are and how you feel. So if you are having to have some interesting conversations, we'll put it that way, be your true self. Say how you feel, be who you are, and have a real conversation about it, okay? Be authentic. All right, and your other whisper of love, we got take a chance on love. When we love, our lives are changed forever. So this, to me, I don't feel like this is a card that's really about the message here for me. For me, I am seeing what looks like the imagery for the Six of Swords, which is about healing, transition, going to calmer waters. That's what I see and take away with this card. Above all else. For some of you, this is a message that you might need to hear, but for me, all of you are moving toward calmer waters, and that's the message and the takeaway here. You guys are going toward a lighter side of the aisle. You guys are going toward the calmer, the more, the less rocky, the less wavy area of your life. You're going to figure it out. Things are going to even out, like I said. So that's exciting. Ooh, okay, let's keep going. Now we have the Foxfire. I always say it wrong. Foxfire, not Firefox, oracle cards. And the first up, we have Grace. Okay. Grace. Give yourself grace. Remember that word patience. Do it with grace. Don't burn any bridges unless you absolutely have to. You're going to start finding your grace. I'm going to read a little bit of that in just a second, but I want to put the other card down here. Oh, we've got Make a Wish. So again, things are going to start going in your favor again. Things are going to start evening out. Things are going to be a lot clearer for you. Clarity, balance, fairness. When I see that Justice card, I always think about things being in your favor. All right. So let's read a little bit in the book because this is a fairly new deck for me. like fairly new. And also there's always a message in here for someone. Okay, this will be a time of balance. Love it. Love it. And grace, of movement that is flowing and smooth, personal or purposeful and free. All that must be done, and there is much that must be done, is attended to with ease and beauty. And you may find that others look to you to see how one can move through so much without losing their sense of dignity. Others about you at this time are only seeing the surface of what is taking place, whereas you are able to go deep within and understand the meaning behind gestures and words, actions and energies. You are able to pierce the emotional camouflage so many people wear when they encounter others, and without prying, you see the truth that lies beneath. This makes you perceptive, but do keep your counsel, as many people need their protections and will not take kindly to feeling exposed. Instead, offer the example of movement through challenges without losing the best of who you are. Be authentic. Boom. Let people have their secrets and know that your perception of them is accurate, fair, and will help you to fly above the troubles so many around you will immerse themselves within. Choose who you will offer your services to, who will be the beneficiary of your friendship and kindness, for your work has great value and must not be squandered with those who lack appreciation and understanding of beauty. Choose to protect yourself through asking for your worth in all circumstances, without pride or vanity, but with a sense of honoring the knowledge you have and the skills you have acquired to ensure the longevity of your practice, whatever form it may take. You are a true and devoted person, and the Kitsune will help you to see your own value clearly and to ensure that all you do is honored and respected. Amazing. All right, and then we have Make a Wish. Now is the time to stop all you are doing and take a moment to deeply, creatively, fervently imagine what it is you would most like to bring to life within your world. Dare to dream and to wish and to know what it is you want. For if you do not define it for yourself, dear one, you can be sure that you will be as a leaf in a stream, and you will be taken in the direction and towards the outcomes that others decide for you. Now is the time to take your own destiny back into your own hands and make a wish, just as you did when you believed when you were a child, before the world of adults and their jaded practicality made you shrink into yourself, only asking for little in order to avoid disappointment. This dragon friend of the Kitsune has opened the gates for you now, friend, and in this moment, this dragon invites you to make a wish, to be daring with your wish, to go back to the true heart of yourself and peel back the layers until you find the dream that your most authentic self has kept alive for you, and bring it forth now. Do not diminish yourself, for there are 1,000 others in the world who will line up to stunt your passions. Be your own hero, stand beside yourself, and make a wish now, in this moment, for the cosmic gateway will not stay open forever. And be, dear one, as the grail turned upwards, ready to receive. For even the most holy of vessels cannot hold blessings unless it is upright. Be receptive and believe in your own good fortune and this moment of blessing, and do not delay in sending your wish forth into the golden heart of the great and mysterious universe, who in this moment is allied with your energy. That was a lot. But in other words, how do you want to be perceived? What do you want out of your life? What do you expect out of other people? But know that not everybody is going to be as perceptive as you. Find the balance, be authentic, okay? And at the end of the month, things will start evening out. I love where this is going. I love your guys' February. I know things may seem rough and hard now, but by the end of the month, things are going to start going your way. All right. And then we have the Divine Abundance cards. So we have Inner Power. Give me the courage and the power to do what must be done. Strength, inner strength. All right. And then we have Faith. Miraculously, amazingly, everything I need always comes. Love is opening me to receive beyond anything I imagine. So keep the faith, because like I said, you're going to find that clarity. You're going to find what you need to do in order to focus, in order to move beyond or get your thoughts clear or get that relationship fixed. You're going to be able to find that balance. Just keep the faith, okay? And then last, Divine Power or Divine Abundance, goodness sake, Awakening. O my Lord, wake me from life as a spiritual sheep. May I hear you through my own instincts and common sense. So you're going to start to finally realize that things are going to go in your direction. You're going to have that moment of clarity here, of focus, of drive, of new beginnings pushing through, okay? The ace is newness, things coming into being. And with it being in the arrow, in the sword, things are going to start focusing, okay? Draw that arrow and focus on what you want, because you are going to be able to make that wish. Balance it out. Okay, I do have a love card for you here. Ooh, I love it. I'm going to be doing a review of this as well. So give thanks for the blessings of love soon to come your way. Know that you deserve to be and have all that your heart truly desires. There you go. All right. And last but not least, we have some inspiration words here for you. We have renewal, time to begin again, stronger, better. Health, focus on all parts to make the whole. I love me a peony. Cooperation, take the hand offered or ask. And last card, adaptation, change will be better than you think. So things are changing. Things are going to be fine. You guys might have a little rough go of it to begin with, but you are sailing and moving into calmer waters. Things are going to start going your way, balancing and evening out. Justice, fair is fair. What you put out, you'll get back. So this clarity is amazing. You're going to find truth in all of this. Keep the faith. Know that things are going to calm down for you, for the anxiety and the stress. We're always going to have those factors, right? But you guys are on another level at this point, and that's going to change. That's going to even out and balance out. And I know I said that a million times, but I'm so excited. I'm so excited. Okay, well, that's what I see for you guys for February. Let me know what group you chose down in the comment section below. I'd be interested to know if this resonated with you. And as always, thank you so much for spending your time with me. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell on your way out of this video. That way you will never miss an upload from me. Thanks again, everyone. I hope you guys are happy, healthy, and staying safe. Till next time. Hello, my group number twos, those of you who chose the Desert Rose. Let's go ahead and take a look at your Lover's Path Tarot first and see what February has in store for you. And then we'll dive a little bit deeper in with your Oracle cards there. So first up, we've got Queen of Pentacles, or in this deck, Queen of Coins. Hera. All right. Not bad, not bad. Next, we have Two of Wands, or in this one, Two of Staves. Okay, interesting. And last card, we've got Six of Wands. Okay, your February is going to be busy. Amazing February for you already. Let's move this over here and get it in the center of the frame here. Okay, so you are someone who knows what they want, knows how to get it, but you are also very nurturing and very generous with your, not only yourself and your time, but your money. Queen of Coins, she is a very down-to-earth energy. Very much of like, I know what it means to be in your position. I have been there myself, or I can have empathy for that. I've worked myself out of that situation, or I've worked myself to where I need to be now. She is like the ultimate down-to-earth mom, like the nurturer. Not to say that that's who you are, but that's the energy that we're going into February with. You are totally all about accomplishing your goals and moving past those goals and getting like, what I see is like someone who like sets a goal for themselves and then just goes way past it because they can. Like, you are a determined individual, but you're so nurturing and generous and just warm, and I love it. It's also telling me that you are abundance. Like, you are so successful at everything you touch. Like, anything that you want to go into, you find a way to make it your own and get prosper. I can speak, I swear. have prosperity out of it. It's such a great energy. I love this card. It's such a great card. It's like, your February is already going to be amazing just by this card energy alone. So this is you going into February already on a good note. And you're in a position here too to where Two of Wands comes in. So this may not be everybody, but for most of you, you're starting on a new venture. You're planning it out. You're doing something new. You're preparing and planning to do something brand new to you, whether this is a new business or a new hobby, because with the Wand suit, this is about passion and creativity. So this is something that you care a lot about. That's something that is, you're, in lack of a better word, passionate about. So this is a new venture. This could be you planning something really big. It could be travel in February. Maybe you are doing, maybe you're traveling for your career. But whatever this is, you are putting all of your might into it. I was trying to think of the word and sometimes it doesn't work. So you're putting your ideas into action and you're moving forward. So for a lot of you, this is a brand new thing. For a lot of you, super new, out of the blue, something you're passionate about. For others, this is just you having ideas that you're putting into motion. You put, maybe they're for your job. Maybe you came up with a new way of organizing the office or a new way of making the business profitable. You're planning. You're very good at putting things in order and figuring it out. That being said, if you're traveling, I think it has a lot to do with your job. It's not because you're traveling, because right now we are currently in something of a situation where we can't travel, or correct? 2021. But that doesn't stop you traveling with your company. So forgive the way that my words are coming out. But what I'm trying to say is if you're doing any traveling with this, because it does sometimes refer to traveling, it is for your career. It is not for leisure. But that brings us to the potential outcome of your February. You will be very successful with whatever this is. This is something that you are going to get some recognition for, acknowledgement for. So if this is something, like I said, if it's, creating a new way of making profit for your business, for your company, you're going to get recognized for it. Employee of the month, if you're younger, whatever this is, you're going to get some, I'm going to call it fame, recognition for your ideas, for putting those ideas into action, for those new ventures, whatever this is. I'm so curious because this can be so many different things. And I feel like a lot of you have clicked on this because my mind is like going like this, jumping from thing to thing. So I feel like a lot of you are going to be picking this group. That being said, this is going to be a very successful venture or a very successful idea. So by the end of February, you're going to be seeing a lot of recognition for it. So you already are in a very comfortable position. So if this is already, if this is something for your job, you are already in a very comfortable position in your work. So maybe you're higher up, maybe you have tenure, maybe you are in a management position, like you're not the boss for a lot of you. But you are in a higher up position in your work. So this is going to gain you more recognition for that. But like I said, this is a general reading. So take what is resonating with you because there's a lot going on right now. But breaking it down to bare minimum, you're down to earth. You're very comfortable in your position of where you stand. People come to you for nurturing, for advice, and you're very practical. You have ideas, you're taking these ideas, or you're going on a new venture or a new idea, and you're putting them into action in the month of February, and you're going to be successful with it. Things are going to be recognized for you. You might be looking at a possible pay raise or a possible promotion or something, maybe by March, hopefully. But whatever it is, you're going to be highly recognized for whatever this idea, venture, you name it, etc. is going to be. So let's dive a little bit deeper with your oracle cards here. So first up, we've got your Whispers of Love. Turn on your heart light. Reflect on a time when you experienced love. She looks like she is moving fast. So this may be a message about love for some of you, but I feel more so of the imagery. For group number 1, it was all about the imagery of this particular card. So I really feel like you are on the quick path here. I feel like you need to definitely listen to your heart and listen to your intuition too about what this idea is, because it's going to propel you forward. Okay. I might have to read a little bit out of the book here just in case there is a message for somebody here. All right, 36. Reflect on a time when you've experienced love. Okay. Discover ways to convey extra love to each person in your life. The world is always reflecting your thoughts about yourself and those around you. If you think the world is a positive and loving place, that will be what you experience most of the time. Getting back to a place where you believed in love will bring more love back to you. All right. A picturesque woman faces the future with a hand placed over her heart as she recalls a tender memory. The feathers adorning her hair are a message of love. It may be that someone or something is trying to reach out to you. Feathers may prompt you to understand that infinite people cherish you. 6 of Wands energy right there. Breathe in your heart and imagine its light is a beacon that calls to those you love. All right. Message for some of you out there. Next, we have, you are limitless. You can do anything you choose. Well, is that not what we're talking about? Like what we were talking about earlier, where you set a goal and you go beyond it. You literally are limitless. So this is fantastic. What a great way what a great start to your February. Just keep believing this, because you are. And sometimes our negative thoughts, man, they just stop us from our greatest potential. And so we need to end that. That goes back, that like is left in 2020. We don't need that anymore. What is negative talk? We don't know that. We don't know her. Okay, you are limitless. You can do anything you choose. All right. And next we have the Foxfire Oracle. We have sharing your wisdom. So again, you are going to be telling people ideas, sharing what you know, creating new ways and new things to do in February. Sharing your wisdom. Maybe you're teaching somebody something you know, and it's going to prove successful, or maybe prove beneficial to your job or to your family, whoever this is, what this is. I'm so curious to know, because there's so many things going on. But sharing your wisdom. And then the richness within. Oh, isn't that beautiful? All the foxes. Okay, I'm going to read the richness within real fast for you guys. Okay. Each of us has worlds within us, ideas that swirl and dance, thoughts of depth and beauty, feelings about events in our lives and in the life of the world, which often are never born into the world that lies beyond the border of the self. There are feelings deemed too strong, too sad, too difficult for others to hear. We do not want to be rejected or thought ill of, so we keep so much within. It is within our private moments that we can explore these ideas, let them be free, and see what can come of them. This card is your sign to give some of the beautiful wealth of ideas and thoughts, all the words and feelings unspoken, their freedom at last. For with you now is a safe place, akin to this place where a kitsune in the form of a girl allows her own creative and deep thoughts their release. And as they tumble about in their newfound freedom, she will find that they have purpose and value, meaning and life beyond that of her mind. Likewise, you too, seeker, will now find a safe place to release, expand, share, and wonder out loud. You will permit yourself to open up and feel out loud. And although there will be sadness and there will be feelings that so many others avoid, it is time for you to allow those feelings in their moment to grow outside yourself. Not every idea is going to be a brilliant idea, but that doesn't mean you shouldn't share it. Okay, so if you think that you're going to get criticized, or that your idea is not groundbreaking, or this thought or wisdom that you have is not something that anybody needs to hear, you could be wrong about that. You never know who needs to hear something. That's why whenever I do readings or whatever, there's a thought that comes in my head. I say it because it was put there for a reason when I'm doing this. So you never know what's going to resonate with other people. You never know, what they need to hear at the time. So this idea or this venture, whatever you're putting forth, just because you might think that it might not be anything big or, life changing, does not mean that they might not think that. Okay, all that you have held in is no longer taboo, no longer forbidden. It is part of the rich path of our humanity, and you are encouraged now to find a safe place, a safe friend, and a nourishing place and environment to speak the many wonders that lie within you into the world, and in doing so, enrich it beyond measure. Okay, again, yes, you are going to be successful with this idea, with this thing that's going on. I'm so excited. Please let me know down in the comments what that is, because I am so curious. It could be so many things, so many things. All right, now we have divine abundance, divine flow. Eventually, one sublime desire takes precedent over all others to follow the Tao, the divine flow at all cost. Okay, divine flow. Let it go, divine flow. So these ideas might be divinely guided. It might be something that maybe you dreamt about or came to you in a dream, or your intuition just said, like, you need to do this. It could be divinely guided, and listen to that divine flow. Let it just flow and go through. And I'm going to just stop right there. Divine flow. Connect with the divine. Connect with whatever you consider the divine. Okay? Let it move through you. We have allowing. Radical acceptance says yes to reality in any given moment. So what's needed can come next. Okay, allow it to come forth. Allow yourself the success. Allow your ideas to be experimented with. Allow your new ventures to come, and don't, yes, it could be scary, and yes, you can consider it a risk, but sometimes those are risks worth taking. Sometimes though you're scared because you're excited, or you're nervous because you're excited, or you don't know what's to come. But you never know what's to come if you don't allow yourself to do it, to put it out there, right? And your last divine abundance, we have deepening. Once you're on earth for enough lifetimes, your old soul will begin to long for non-grasping detachment and surrender. They bring the peace of God. I love that black cat. That's so cute. Deepening. That's a message for some of you out there. Deepening. Long for non-grasping detachment and surrender. Yeah, surrender. They're very much similar cards, aren't they, when you talk about it like that? Allow and surrender. Surrender to the divine flow. Surrender to your success. Are some of you afraid of success? Some of you are. Some of you are afraid to put yourself out there. Again, for that fear of rejection or that fear of being shut down. But here's the thing about rejection. It's going to happen whether you plan for it or not. Rejection is just going to happen. It's one of those things in life where we can, think that we're doing our best or people like us and all this and that, but everyone's human, and there's so many of us with so many different tastes that rejection is going to happen. Some people just aren't going to like you just for the sheer fact that they're not going to like you. That's it. And we as human beings need to recognize that that can happen, and that's going to happen, and that it's not a personal attack. Just, you might not be somebody's cup of tea, right? And nobody can be everybody's cup of tea. So we need to prepare for that. We need to accept that and allow it to pass through our consciousness and our soul, and know that it's okay that some people don't like what we have to offer. However, if we don't put our ideas and our hearts out there, we won't get past our front door. right? We won't get past, anything. The answer will always be no. So you need to start learning to be okay with the fact that rejection could happen, will happen. We don't always get every job interview. We don't always get the relationship or the crush, right? Excuse me. So just know that it's okay. Everybody gets rejected. Everybody gets rejected multiple times. But don't let that stop you. Don't let that fear hinder your success, because whatever this is, I'm so excited for you, because you're going to have that success. You're going to have that victory. Recognition in a good way. All right. Now we've got a love card for you, for most of you out there that are wondering about love. You may not always understand why certain things happen. However, there is always a higher purpose to the events in your life. Through turmoil, a blessing will soon be revealed. Goodness sake. Revealed. All right. Why is that all scratchy? Goodness sake. All right. You may not always understand why certain things happen. However, there is always a higher purpose. A blessing will soon be revealed. So, let's move on. We got virility. Shake it up a little. You've got this. There you go. Ooh, it might be a little bit of a shake up depending on what the situation is. That's exciting, but you got it. Then we have slow down. The pace must abate before it's too late. What I'm getting here is there's a lot of anxiety about this too. Or some of you may be like overly ambitious about it. Slow it down a little, assess it, and go forth that way. Then we have longevity. Plan for and take the dedicated path. Planning. Again, plan it out. And last card, gratitude. Be thankful for what is good now. Okay? Always go into your day, your night with gratitude. It changes your whole energy throughout the day. Being thankful for what you have and what has happened, because then it allows the universe to send more to you. It's the law of attraction, right? So if you're thankful for even every mistake, everything that might go wrong is for a reason. And at least in my opinion, in my life experience, because when one door closes, a bigger and better door opens for you. All right. You may be so upset and heartbroken over, something that didn't pan out for you. But then the next thing you know, you have this better opportunity. And so that's what I'm seeing here. I'm seeing you put in the work and the planning, and you put forth this new idea or this new venture, and you're going to be successful with it. Allow yourself to be limitless. Okay. Listen to that divine flow and share your wisdom. This is so exciting. I hope this resonated with you. And if you did, let me know what group you chose down in the comment section. I'm always curious to see, what this is about for you guys, because it's so different for each and every one. And again, thank you so much for spending your time with me. I really appreciate it. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell on your way out of this video. That way you'll never miss an upload from me. Thank you so much. Stay happy, stay healthy, and stay safe. I'll see you next time. Hello, my group number 3s. Those of you who chose the pink, I almost called it a rock, the pink rock, the pink raw quartz. Let's go ahead and take a look at your Lover's Path Tarot first and see what's going on in the month of February 2021. And then we'll dive a little bit deeper with your oracle cards. All right, so first up, we've got the Queen of Swords, or the Queen of Arrows in this book, or in this deck. Next, we have the Two of Swords, or the Two of Arrows. Okay. And next, we have Death, or Transformation in this deck. Don't be afraid. No one's dying. All right. So With this Queen of Swords, this tells me that you're a very independent, very factual person. You value the truth. You value honesty. You are someone who may be overthinking every single thing that, every decision you make, every conversation, everything you say, you might be overthinking it because you are much more about the facts and honesty instead of the feelings. So sometimes you might be coming across as a little cold or frigid, or maybe sometimes a little like you don't have the passion behind your words, but you're all about the facts. You just want to know the truth and you want to tell the truth. So sometimes when someone just tells you, hey, just tell me what you think, you might come across a little, oosh, that was harsh. But we all do it. We've all been there. But the month of February, you're going in with this independent and wise thinking as this person into February. But there's a decision that you need to make, a choice that needs to be made. And it may be a difficult choice to make or a difficult situation. And you understand that it is going to be difficult. For some of you, it is something that you have known about for quite some time. And, you've been preparing to figure this out. Some of you have been more or less... This is going to come quickly. This is a decision that maybe you weren't aware of, is what I'm trying to say. So that being said, you might be delaying it. You might be at this point of you really are procrastinating making this decision in February because either you're afraid of change or you're afraid that you're overthinking the decision. So whatever this is, it could be career, it could be relationship. I feel like it has to do with maybe most of you, it's going to be like a career situation or like a job, but it could be a relationship for a lot of you as well. Again, it's a general reading, so take what resonates. I'm getting a lot here, a lot of contradictory information too. So that being said, it's a decision, and some of you may be taking your time and dragging out this decision, and others know, okay, I need to make it, and I need to make it now. Whatever that is, it's going to create transformation or change. So change is coming by the end of February. You're going to have a complete transformation. It's going to be a new beginning. Things are ending in order to begin, hence rebirth. So this is a decision that might create some traction or some friction. That's what I want to say, not traction, friction. So this is a decision that might create some friction in your life. And that's probably why you've been overthinking it. And some of you might be procrastinating with this decision because, again, change is hard. Change is never fun. And it's going to create an ending for something. So if you guys are making a career path change, for example, you're probably going to have to quit your job, which is, let's be honest, a pain. You don't want to have to put in your 2 weeks. You don't want to have to disappoint anybody, blah, 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 right? It's an ending, but it's a beginning, and it's a rebirth of who you're going toward, what you're going toward, I should say, of who you are, what you're going toward. So it's a brand new beginning for you. So that's an example of what I'm seeing. The other thing is a relationship here. So you're someone who values honesty. You're somebody who is very independent. And maybe this person that you've been with is just not cutting it out for you anymore. Maybe there were things that you didn't like, or you weren't feeling appreciated, or maybe you just aren't a good fit anymore. And you've been putting off this decision because maybe this person is a good person, or you don't want to upset somebody, or you don't, you don't want to deal with the emotional aftermath. However, if once you make this decision and you choose, well, maybe they're not the right fit for me, you're going to create this rebirth and transformation of yourself and a new beginning. So do you see where there's like a lot of different situations that I'm seeing for a lot of you out there who picked number 3. So group 3, there's a lot going on. So take what resonates with you. But I see a decision, and some of you are procrastinating on making it. And I see a complete transformation and change. So again, we can be afraid of change, but change is going to happen whether we like it or not in any part of our lives. Like all the time, change happens. So I think you need to be honest with yourself and really feel what's best. Sometimes we overthink and we think about the facts over what we feel. And I feel like that's a lot of you right now with this Queen of Swords energy, is that you're trying to think practically and you're trying to think logically, and you're not listening to what you want with your emotions and your feelings. Maybe if this is about a job, maybe you're thinking, okay, well, maybe this is better pay, better schedule, but am I going to be feeling fulfilled? Am I going to be are my needs going to be met? Not just the material side of it, but are my needs going to be met? Is it a good environment? So you guys are thinking about like, okay, well, I need to take this position or this job because XYZ spreadsheet, but you're not really focusing on, are your needs going to be met emotionally, or are your feelings are you feeling good in this situation? Like, are your coworkers going to be amazing? Or do you feel comfortable? Are you able to be yourself in this situation? There's a lot going on here, a lot of different emotions and a lot of different situations. So please take what does feel right for you. So again, you're very independent and you're a truth seeker. You're very honest, and you need to be honest with yourself. There's a choice and a decision that needs to be made, and there's change coming at the end of the month. There's a rebirth and an ending that is going to become a beginning. And so, when one door closes, another beautiful, better door opens. So think of it that way too. If you need help making the decision, please consult people that you trust, that have your best interest at heart, and know that eventually things are going to work themselves out and be better for you. Think about this transformation card as a butterfly, where you go into the cocoon and the change, it's uncomfortable. It can be kind of scary, and you don't know what limb is coming off to be put a wing on. This metaphor in my head is ridiculous. But you come out bigger, better, and more beautiful, and a different point of view after you get out of the cocoon. So change is hard, change sucks, and it's uncomfortable. And sometimes we have to disappoint or hurt people in order, not intentionally hurt people, but feelings get hurt, I should say, in order to change for the better. Okay? Hopefully this is making sense. Hopefully this is resonating, because there's a lot going on. I feel like a lot of you guys picked group number 2 and group number 3. All right, let's move on real fast with the oracle cards. And you got 3 of the whispers of love. So Deck's talking relationship patterns. It takes strength to recognize the need for change. Boom. Enough said with that one. And then we have new love. Embrace an opportunity for love in your work prospects or for spiritual growth. Okay. And last one, we have express love through gifts. A small token of love can convey great appreciation. So the other side of this is what I'm seeing here is that you're sharing what you want. You're sharing who you are through this decision. You want to be appreciated, and you should be appreciated, but you need to go where you are appreciated and be where you are appreciated. Okay. And for some of you, it's express love through gifts. All right. We're going to move on to your Foxfire Kitsune Oracle. We've got the Noble One. And then we have Immortality. These are so beautiful. Okay, I'm going to read you from both of these because these are new cards and there's always a message for somebody here. All right. The Noble One. This card speaks to you of your own inner nobility and desire to be not only a good person, but also your wish to be an honorable one. And you are reminded of your own desire to bring good deeds to the world. You will keep calm when all about you fall into patterns that are of no use to any, except the howl of their own inner wounded child. You will tend to your wounds, get the help that you may need, and become a better person when this card comes. You are part of the new day for the world, and you are to be recognized for your goodness. You have chosen right action and stood by a code of honor, which has led you to offer the world a series of acts of nobility. Every act of nobility is no act of martyrdom. You continue to speak your truth. Again, wow, but without rancor or bitterness. Instead, you shine with the possibility of what it could be like to be a great being. Through this process, you grow and nurture your own good luck. While you work on your own flaws and challenges, others see you as evidence of goodness within the world. They will seek you out and your services will be sought after as you have developed a reputation that shines and will remain untarnished. You are soon able to open up, share who you are, and welcome more affection and true intimacy into your life because you have done the work your soul required of you. Thanks to your sojourn with the realms of Kitsune, your own deep self-love has created a field of energy all about you that is attractive, resonant, and full of noble empathy. This could lead to a rise in your influence, even your status. At this time, connect and pray to your own higher self and be reverent of the very simple truth of being alive and awake. It's beautiful. And we have immortality. You are lifetimes long, seeker, and your soul has journeyed and traveled through skins and forms and elements time and again. In this lifetime, you are being offered the wisdom of all that has gone before in order to continue the healing journey of your own soul. You are surrounded by the energy of the peach blossom tree, a great old tree that grows deep within the Kitsune realms, and those who reach it are small compared to its mighty branches. You are now climbing the tree of immortality, and as you climb, your soul is refining itself, becoming more pure, more wise, shedding all that once held you back. The tree of the immortals whisper to you that you are one of its children, that you are immortal, and that you will return to its branches again and again in the lifetimes to come. So again, you are changing, you are growing, you are rebirth, you are being reborn. Thank you, excuse me. The tree of immortality knows that you are growing strong, and it will offer to you now some of its vast wisdom so that you can climb further into the journey of the soul. Know that you are being offered time here in this lifetime to complete your soul's tasks, to be surrounded by beauty and joy, and to have aspirations for your physical form. You are asked to not attempt to force some kind of inhuman perfection on yourself. Instead, the tree of immortality asks you to embrace yourself and to love yourself with patience and kindness, for with this love there will come a flowering of the soul, and the joy and peace which you seek will come to you in this energy of love. For now, though, child of the peach flowers, sit a while in the branches of the tree of immortality, the tree that has seen infinite ages and infinite changes. Watch the fruits of the Spirit grow, and know you are seen, accepted, and loved by this wise and sentient God of the forest of the Kitsune. Love it. Okay, and last we have the Divine Abundance cards. First up, we have Intuition. Follow your gut. Know that you have to make a choice or this decision and follow your intuition. Your gut will always be there for you, okay? Each person's road to the inner Lord is extraordinary and personal. How liberating to listen inside and sense moment to moment what is needed. Okay, then we have Surrender. Sometimes learning to surrender can feel as if you're dying. The ego learns what's hardest, to stop trying to control the whole universe. So surrender. Know that you have this option, this thing that you have to do. Things are going to change, and just surrender to it. Follow your intuition. Surrender to your intuition. Okay? And last, trust. Wow. Allow me, divine, to give you my deepest longings, trusting you to know exactly how to handle them. Trust in it, okay? Embrace the opportunity. Look at it as an opportunity. Decisions can be really hard. Decisions and change are always going to be uncomfortable and hard, but this is going to be for the better, okay? And then we have your love card here. Playfulness. Laughter is the best therapy. Have some fun together, and remember, love is the greatest healer. Put her there. And we have some words to live by here for the month of February. Rejuvenation, reawaken, and then stand stronger. Okay. We're going through a transformation. We're going to be standing stronger. Then we have enthusiasm. Again, I feel like there was more enthusiasm in this too. Something. The best can be here. Believe it. Okay. Faith, trust, breathe. This is a huge one. Calm, rest, stop, and just be. Breathe. And last card, security. Choose the safe harbor for now. All right. So group number 3, your February is going to be a big one. Your February is going to be, there's going to be a lot of soul searching. There's going to be a lot of you needing to trust in yourself and trust in the universe. And sometimes that's super hard to do. But you are a person who values honesty and truth, so you will get through this. Change sucks, but it's going to be for the better. You're going to come out of this stronger and wiser, and it's going to be a better situation for you. Remember to be playful here. That's like popping right out of me. But know that look at it as an opportunity instead of as a forceful decision. Hopefully this resonates with you. There's a lot going on, so there's a lot that could be for a lot of different people here. So let me know if this resonates with you, what group you chose down in the comment section below. And as always, thank you so much for spending your time with me. I love having you here with me. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell on your way out of this video. That way you'll never miss an upload from me. And I thank you again. And hopefully you guys are staying safe, you guys are happy, and you guys are well. And I will see you in my next video. Bye-bye.